The Canadian welfare state, a multi-billion-dollar system that has been aiding our economy for years. So let's further investigate about our welfare state. What is Canadian welfare? It is a set of government programs that provides money to families who have used all other forms of financial needs and are still seeking assistance. Each system is funded by the federal, provincial, and municipal governments. However, each province and territory have their own unique system. The idea of welfare systems were brought up after World War II, but were not officially created until the 1960s. Although the idea was a controversial one at first, it is now one of the most valuable concepts the Canadian society has to offer. Why was welfare created? World War I and the 1929 stock market crash were followed by deflation and the Great Depression. Our economy was becoming significantly worse, and currency had diminished to basically no value. As a result, the idea of welfare seemed to be a necessity, which led people to wanting to make it a reality. Reactions to welfare. There were two main reactions towards the idea of welfare. The first side was the opposing side. They felt the government was babying them with handouts. These people felt they needed to be motivated to make their own money, and if the government were providing money to them, they would no longer feel motivated to work. The second side were those who liked the idea of welfare. These people felt comfort knowing that they had pensions, insurance, and security. Illustrated on the screen is a graph representing where our tax dollars are distributed in order to make welfare possible. The amount in the brackets is the quantity of our tax dollars that go to the specific cause, and the total is an estimate of the amount of money distributed to that sector yearly. As you can see, the majority of our taxes are given to support the elderly. This is because the large population of baby boomers are reaching the age of retirement, which means we need it to support a larger amount of retired people. As the numbers change and a smaller population of people retire, our tax dollars will be distributed more evenly, or a higher amount will be given to a different cause. We are now going to explore the advantages of welfare. First, healthcare. Without healthcare, those who do not make any income will essentially live shorter and less healthy lives, as they do not have the money to provide themselves with medical care. Second, support for children. If a family makes little income, it drastically affects their children, for example, their child's food, clothing, and education. Welfare grants these families the ability to provide their children with more so they can lead a comfortable life. Third, lower crime. Providing those in need with money takes away the need for them to commit crime in order to provide themselves with money or property. Fourth, income distribution. Welfare helps distribute a society's wealth more evenly. Societies with greater inequities in wealth generally suffer more social and political turmoil. The disadvantages of welfare. First is risk of fraud. The government must carefully investigate each case of welfare funds to ensure people are not claiming they are in need of welfare when they are not. Those who claim to need welfare when they do not are criminals, and they reduce the chances of helping others who truly need it. Second is dependency. Welfare can give people the idea that they are able to receive money while being unemployed, which essentially creates less motivated workers. Third, prevents marriage. Married individuals add their income to each other's, which prevents them from being eligible to receive future benefits. This reduces people's motivation to get married.